You can go live. Hey guys, it's Dan from Greenwood Holistic Farm. We're gonna do some.
Now you're live.
We're gonna do some maple sap real quick. Hi, it's Dan again from Greenwood Holistic Farm. For you guys that are live, we're actually gonna be putting a YouTube video up on this as well. This is our first time using our RO system. A shout out to the RO bucket. I haven't contacted them or anything about saying anything. I've never used this before. We found it online from a friend of ours that told us what to do. So what I'm going to be doing now is taking my sap. Hopefully you guys can see okay. So this is just concentrated, or not unconcentrated sap. This has already been flushed, which is what I had to do initially. So this is in my sap water. And then we have these two lines here. This blue line is what they call permeate water. Basically, that's your pretty much sterilized water that's going to be coming out. And then this red line here is our concentrated line, which is going to go into this bucket. And we're going to try to achieve a 50-50 split. And once I get a 50-50 split, based on my needle valve here that's completely open right now, then I can go to my, I'll be able to get the concentration we want. So I just gotta plug this in, and then we should start seeing it in a second or so. Tina, if you wanna come over, you can kinda show them close. So we're gonna try to, so this is obviously
Coming out quick.
about 50-50, right?
It's flowing quite quick. The blue one is much more.
Right about there. Lock this down here. Looks like a good 50-50 split.
That's good. Next.
So now I'm just going to keep this in here because we got to collect about 20-25 gallons of this water.
Did you get the tank out of the basement?
No, I gotta go get that in a second.
Where's it pulling from?
It's pulling from right here, so I'm gonna actually
Alright, so
have to.
that's the bucket it's pulling from, the yellow. That's our sap.
Yeah. Sorry guys from YouTube, I'll try to get to you in a second. Kind of show you the. This is taking a little bit of time to dial in.
You got a lot more there. You have to do it more than once? You filter it more than once?
We can.
You probably need to. You got a lot of sap coming out. There's no way that that's
Yeah, now it's about.
condensed.
It's only taking about 50% of the water out.
Yes, correct. And then we do it again, and then you get another. Will it take 50 every time?
Yes. So I gotta get some more. This actually I can dump now. I don't know if you can bring that over just to show them a little bit.
Sure. All right. Oh, it's following me. Dan,
Oh, did it turn around
yeah,
on
it's following my eyeballs.
you? Alright.
Here we go.
Here.
Just
Hold
take
on.
it down. Take it down.
Hello. Here. Follow me.
Oh my gosh.
Teen, you can't.
Ah!
We both can't be
Stop
there at the
chasing
same
me,
time.
camera.
Gonna chase me?
I'm gonna camera the camera. All right, I'm gonna turn this off now. Turn it off.
Yeah, just hit like that.
There, and we'll come
And
back
now.
later.
All right, so now you're not
Share?
actually, yeah. You have to share it, yeah.
I know. Hit okay.
All right.
Share.
Sorry guys, we had a
One thing at a time. My gosh.
little
One thing at a time.
mishap here with the face following. So
Did
there
you
we
get all
go.
your buckets out of the Conex box?
I had to get more. I didn't know it was
Yeah,
gonna
it's
go so.
going fast.
So if you want to just keep that down.
I'll watch.
So what we're doing right now is we have this here is our concentrated sap. This here is permeate water. They're supposed to be about 50-50, pretty close. And then this is just straight sap. And then after that, if we want to, we can do it up to a few times.
We will need to.
I'm just grabbing some more sap over here. So we have about 70-75 gallons of sap. If you wanted to,
Why is it so sudsy? Was
Probably
one of
good.
those buckets used for something
no,
else?
it was not sudsy. It's sudsy coming right out of it.
Alright.
So if you want to go into the Conex box real quick, King, with this, grab a few more buckets and I want to try to make sure. that
Which
this
one
is-
are you gonna put through the thing again? Is that 100%?
Nothing for a while.
No, listen, is that 100% water always in the blue?
Yes. Yeah, this is
Only.
This is only 50% water, correct?
50%
Or
water?
it's permeate
No.
water, so it has a small, but that gets discarded.
Always.
Yes. We have to keep 25 gallons of this to then cycle through the system. All right. So, if you noticed here, again, that's our sap, non-concentrated sap. This here is going to be concentrated sap. This here is permeate water, I think is how you pronounce it, which is basically the water that's split from the two in the RO process. And that's just more sap to go in here as I go down. Got to get about 20 gallons, 25 gallons so I can flush the system when we're done. And then this right here is going to be at a 50% ratio of whatever the concentration was. And we can bring this, if we have enough of this, we can then bring it down again, another 50% down if we choose to be able to, that way we can have less boil time. So they tell us to check every so often to make sure that this is staying at a 50-50 ratio, and it looks pretty good. I didn't use it in a bucket, but it looks like right about now it's about good. Keep this down here. Our bucket. All right. So this is just a nice enclosed RO system. If I can get you guys zoomed in a little bit here, right into this here. That is our RO system. It's a 3-filtered system. Has three filters in it. I haven't figured out all of them, but there's a pre-filter involved.
You are not going to have enough buckets.
There's a pre-filter involved in here that we change out. It can use up to, if I was using a lot, I can do up to 300 gallons of sap through it. I won't have 300 gallons this year, I don't think. So that gets cleaned out at the end. I might try to get you guys a little tutorial at some point how I do that. I haven't learned it myself yet, so. But right now we're at about the thing. This will do, I think it said, of about 8 gallons an hour. I think is what the ratio I can get out of this
Can you
system.
put that on the mule?
It's 8 gallons an hour I can get. So I'm gonna try to, was it 8 gallons an hour or 16? No, I'm sorry, 16.
16.
So it will give me 8 hours. It will give me 8 hours of concentrated sap.
You can put
So,
stuff in here.
16 gallons an hour, and I have about 70 gallons to go through tonight. That's my goal, to get that done, and then we'll be at a 50% from whatever. Now, mind you, sap can be anywhere from 50 to 75 to 1 to get down. So the concentration isn't, it's 50% of whatever this sap concentration was, which is what I don't know. But it's a lot more concentrated. We'll probably do it at least twice.
Yeah.
To get it down, and again, that's going to save our boil time. So we'll see how this goes. We've never used it before. It's looked like it's a pretty good ratio right now. Water to concentrated sap is a pretty much 50-50. Again, I got to save 5 buckets of this, which
And
would
you
be
can put
5
it in the
buckets of
cooler,
that.
and
That'll be about 50 gallons at that point, and I have a little bit more than 50. I don't know why this isn't sitting down.
You want to put a weight on it? It's enough.
I think I had a little air bubble in it, so it kept rolling up. All right, so now that's good. So they tell me to check
Coming out.
every about 15 minutes to make sure that's going well. They say air temperature, pressure,
All right.
air bubbles, all that stuff can all
Oop, go back on up.
Don't hold. Hey,
I didn't touch
hold
it.
on.
I'm trying to
You
go
don't-
up higher.
No, you don't touch this.
All right, time to pause, and we'll
You
come
gotta
back after.
Move this. Mama has to start learning how to use the
I don't
system.
Like your stupid...
So we've been doing it for a little bit here, not too long. However, I'm going to show you kind of how much we have in each. So we're a little, let's see here, just about half of a 5-gallon bucket there. So about 2.5 gallons there, about 2.5 gallons here. So that's about 5 gallons so far. Here's our sap, straight sap. That's concentrated sap. That's the permeate water. This is the RO bucket system. This here has a pre-filter in it. This one here is a pre-filter that is where a lot of it happens, and then the RO system, we got a little bit of a leak on that. I'll have to see if I gotta tighten those up. I have to get a little bit of water popping out of there. They actually have holes in the bottom of it, so I'm assuming if it leaks here and there. So it looks like it's doing a pretty good job here, guys. Again, this is just helping our overall time frame on processing our sap, and because we do it backyard style and it takes us a little bit longer, one thing that we do find is that we don't always keep a good consistent heat to when we're heating ours up, because we get busy doing a bunch of other things. So when that happens, it changes up the flavor, and then that hot and cold, where the sap likes to stay at that nice solid boil the whole time. Introduced a little bit of air into those there. For a second. So I'm just trying to stay on top of that, keep this going. I'm going to be doing this until we get our poly tank here. The poly tank here has, what do we have left? About That's a 50 mark, so we got about 50 gallons there. So that's my goal tonight, is to get that done at least once, and then we'll go from there. So hopefully I'll get this posted in a little while. So you guys, if you're watching this, that means I was able to get this done for you guys and up and running, so you can see what we're doing tonight. Actually, what we can do now while this is running, let me just make sure everything's going well. Everything is up and running well. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go in and see what's going on inside here. We have our chicks that we've been hatching. So a bunch of them are actually already in the brooder. So we have, I think, a total of 13, 15 maybe, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, I think it's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16. It looks like there's 17 there right now. So these are all hatched yesterday. So they're day-old chicks. They're loving it in their brooder. We do have to go and try to see what some of them are. We're gonna have to, it's gonna take us a little while to figure out if we have roosters and hens. That's gonna take us a bit. So that's that situation there. That's where the brooder is. And I'll come in here real quick. Teen, is there, do you say there's some new chicks in the incubator?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna come.
What was the humidity earlier?
It's been in this like high 70s.
I just opened it, so it's not telling me.
All right,
But,
so I'm gonna come in behind you here.
Yeah, Carol. I can
Oh.
lift it up.
Oh, we can see one of the guys,
There.
one of the girls.
Kind of hard to see.
Hopefully they're girls.
Well, we
Oh,
hope.
there we go.
There's
Up a little.
3 of them.
Hi, girls.
One of them just was trapped
boys.
down there. I moved it up.
So there's
They're a
That's
little
our
stinky
incubator,
in here,
yeah,
all these
definitely.
eggs. Woo-wee.
definitely getting stinky now. We
Oops,
have-
he keeps falling down
well
there.
over
Oh
that
my
little
gosh,
guy.
he's face planting.
So well over half of them have hatched now, which is good. So that's what we've been doing the last few days. We got maple
Dry
syrup
before
going,
bed.
and we got that going as well. So we're actually we're pretty good with this water right here. So I've been adding some sap along the way. I've almost got to a 10-gallon mark. Pretty close here. That way I can use this bucket for sap as well, the concentrated sap. And then once that's full, once we fill that cooler up completely, we'll discard any extra that we have. So that should be fine. So where we at with this? Pretty good here. See if that looks like the top. Same as what we got going here still. Yep, seems about the same. They say check it every 10-15 minutes, make sure things haven't changed to change the concentration. 5 gallons of concentrated. It does taste a little sweeter already.
What's this?
That's concentrated already once here.
Can I just stick my mouth in it?
Huh?
Can I just stick my head in it?
No. It is a little, you can taste the sugar a little bit more.
Is that the next concentrated bucket or this?
Yeah, that's concentrated sap right there. That's 50% stronger than that.
So do you just do it and do it and do it again?
We're gonna do it a few times. We can do it a few times. They say you can get down to 8%. We don't want to go down that far
Why?
because we want to make sure we have enough that we can still boil without making it. You still have to have boil time. So if you don't have enough boil time, then that can become a problem too. All right.
Yeah.
Yes.
I already told Mom, but the basketball game is tomorrow.
All right. Where
I honestly couldn't tell you, but I believe it's the finals.
and where?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's the finals.
Okay.
Jackson has my ticket.
I don't know what happened to you guys here. Looks like you're off. Huh, sorry about that. I don't know when that happened. Sorry about that, guys. I can saw that you guys went up in the air a little bit. So we're doing pretty good here. We got a good solid about 5 gallons of the concentrate. About 5 gallons of permeate water. We're plugging away. And then all these buckets here is what we're gonna put our concentrate in for the night. And then we'll do it again tomorrow. I'll do any sap we have out in the field. I'll get that processed first, and then I'm gonna run the concentrate through again and make it a little stronger. Concentrate it down a second time. I'll probably only do it twice. Maybe we'll do it a third time. See how things are going. But got our little science experiment going here. So looks like everything's working okay. Got a good ratio going, it looks like here. Yep, so we just check it every once in a while, make sure that they're going. Yep. Alright, they look like they're going about the same, which is perfect. So I'm just going to keep that going right into that cooler. That'll give us enough water. That cooler will give me enough water to do the flush. Hopefully I'm not blinding you guys with this light. We just need to be able to have enough water in here for the flush. So when this is done, since I'm going to be using it tomorrow, wow, we got a really low flying plane coming over here. Since I'm going to be using this tomorrow, I just have to do a 10-minute flush with it. If I was to do it a little bit longer, I got to change out filters quite a bit. That plane's really low. And then long term, it's a whole other process. Maybe I'll go over that with you guys at some point. So glad you guys got to see our chicks. We're over halfway with hatching them, and we're going to start another batch coming up soon. And maybe I'll touch base with you guys in a little bit once this is doing a little bit more. Talk to you soon. Okay guys, I'm going to start wrapping up for the night. Just finishing up this last little bit here. I'll probably have maybe 10 gallons left to process for the first set. You can see we have this entire thing full with cooler full of 5 gallons here. Filling up this 5 gallons. There's a bunch of water that we've discarded, and I'm almost done over here. getting pretty close to having my last little bit done here of sap. Once that's done, we will, I just got to clean it out for the night, and then we're going to process again tomorrow. So have a good night, everyone. Talk to you soon. Hope you enjoyed the new system. We're hoping that this here will help us greatly in reducing our boil time. So we got our first set of sap here. Got some more concentrated sap. We're working on some concentrated sap in here. That's just sap right out of the tree right now. Along with this, that's all your permeate water. And we're down to probably another maybe 10 gallons in there. And now we'll call it a night. And then I'll have to flush out the RO system with some of that water there. And once it's flushed out, we'll be able to get back up and running again tomorrow. Again, hope everyone had a great night watching this. Hopefully we can get this posted for you so you can see real soon. Talk to you soon.